name's Michael Brick. I'm a specialty manager in the store in West Long Branch, New Jersey, store number 907. And I oversee the day-to-day operations. I help to coach and guide, obviously, my department heads, as well as help develop the associates along to get them ultimately to the best figure of creating a selling environment and getting them to do sales. It was a great way to simplify an overall goal instead of taking one broad picture of a goal and focusing on one target, which is really impossible to move without knowing what truly drives that process. It simplified the overall process of identifying the key factors in a goal and then identifying what's going to move those key factors.
My name's Art Wernicke. I'm from store 4185 in St. Clair, Pennsylvania. To that, the scoreboard, is a great tool that really gets everyone involved in the store. There's a lot of talk when the scoreboard goes up. I mean, this particular scoreboard sits next to our VOC results from the company. So not only do we see the customer comments, but they get to look at the board. And, what the scoreboard has created really is just a lot of competition between departments, especially when we show the out-of-stock numbers there. Everybody wants to be below the goal. We want to drive that number down.
Chris O'Neill. I'm from store 4171, Bloomsburg, Pennsylvania. I'm the store manager. I oversee the daily operations of the store, driving sales and customer service. The 4 disciplines, I think, really helped me go even higher than I thought I could. When we talk about, some of the things that we were focusing on with our goals, our likelihood to recommend, my store has been consistently high. We've been in business about 3.5 years, and the first 3 years ago, we were number 1 in our region. The year after that, we weren't number 1, but we were in the top 10. Last year, we really excelled and got even higher than I thought we could, and we actually won orange juiced for the last 5 consecutive quarters.
John Hildreth, store 1251, Cortland, New York. As far as associate engagement, we see a better understanding and a focus as far as in-stock, customer service, store cleanliness. As a store, we've managed to increase in all areas over last year as far as voice of the customer. Transactions, we've gone up about 4.8%. We're also comping year-to-date 4% over last year. So we've managed to show an impact over those prior years' results.
So, we've showed great improvements. We have one of the best improvements within the district. We're 50 basis points over last year. So, I'm definitely proud of my team, how they took the lead measures, they ran with them. We still have some opportunity within the lead measures, but ultimately, our likelihood to recommend has jumped up greatly over last year.
Well, our ultimate goal is our likelihood to recommend. We've seen great improvement in that. We went from a 7.67 to an 8.74 just in this 11-week period. So the ultimate goal of likelihood to recommend has improved greatly over these last 11 weeks. But ultimately, I think the long-term success, the knowledge that my staff, my ASMs, and my department supervisors are experiencing, I think is going to go, long-term for us is going to be a home run.
Well, our likelihood to recommend was at 8.66 when we started. We're at 8.82. We still haven't met our goal, but year-to-date we're at 8.82. Find and buy, we're at a 94.5, which is actually, our goal will be 95. And mainly the way I think we achieved that, we have a hit team on Saturday between 10 and 2. And all the department managers, we go up there and we're just like a greeter party. And the customers, the reactions the customers give you are like nuts. They just love it. And then, now that we've been doing it for, 10 weeks, they expect it now. They're like, hey, where is everybody? I said, they're helping the other guys. We'll be right back, So they love it because they just come in and we just walk them through the product, whatever they're looking for, get them everything they need. And the customers they love it. Yeah, absolutely. I got to say that. Just narrowing everything down, fine-tuning everything. I can go back and I can obviously hold my department managers accountable easier for the WIG goals and just their everyday actions.
Just by looking at the likelihood to recommend, looking at the voice of the customer survey, you could tell that they're putting in comments where the comments for customer service weren't as good 4 months ago, getting much more recognition for different associates around the store, as well as our in-stock. We're getting a lot of comments that the products are easier available on the shelf, the products are there, our in-stocks have dropped from over 700 when we first started. We're just ready to break that 400 mark now on a consistent basis. So really dropping 300 out of stocks. The customers telling us every week that we're doing a good job having the product on the shelf. Find and buy has gone through the roof. Just seeing that those lead measures, the customer telling us that we're doing a good job is really what it's all about. And with that being said, sales for the last 7 weeks since we started the process, 11 weeks, 7 weeks we were over sales plan. So direct relation of in-stock, the out-of-stocks going down and our sales going up. And hearing the associates, hearing the department heads talk about it, it's exciting because they're all going in the same direction now. I think with morale, it's difficult to get that many people, like I said, going in the same direction. But when people feel that they're part of the team and that their daily work, how it affects the customer service, how it affects the sales, and people working as a team. There's no walls between the departments. If you're out of stock in one department and you're walking through that department and you see it and you drop that down because you know that out of stock is a potential lost sale, it's breaking down boundaries, and people are helping out around the store. People are helping out where, in the past it was, hey, that's not, my job to be down stocking that, or it's leave that for the pack down team, they'll get it later. They're now pre-acting to it and getting to the point where, hey, I might run out of this item by tomorrow, let me get it down, rather than waiting to put a label on it and waiting to get it tagged as an out of stock. So I think the camaraderie, the teamwork has gotten better. Plus, in the numbers as far as sales plan go, we're crushing sales plan, so everybody's going to be looking for that success sharing check, and it really drives the morale. Absolutely. I think, in my opinion, communication has always been an issue at the Home Depot or in any large company. And the more people that you can get involved in the day-to-day business, the processes that you have in hand, the more successful that you're going to be. Definitely rolling it out. Whether we rolled it out for the rest of the company, it's something that I would do in my store going forward. It's now become a habit. I have department heads, associates looking forward to the WIG sessions, looking forward to getting involved. The associates are really driving the engagement and the customer service, and I think that the customer's opinion of the Home Depot is going up, and I think that's a positive. And if you rolled it out to all the stores, I feel that you'd have that same impact for the entire company.